Hey, what's going on, everyone? We're going to be talking about cardio and muscle loss. Does cardio cause muscle loss? Will it interfere with your gains, quote unquote? And what role it kind of plays in your weight loss journey if that's your goal right now. So real quick, what is cardio? So cardio is usually defined by cardiovascular exercise. Cardiovascular exercise is defined by anything that elevates your heart rate, which is kind of funny because if I scare you, that can actually, through loopholes, fit as cardio. So what I'm talking about with cardio is anything that's longer duration. So something that's going to be mostly aerobic pathway. For me personally, I'm talking about things that are in the 20 to 60 minute range because that's most of the time what people do when they do cardio. And we're looking at stuff that's a little bit more of the long, slow distance style training, not necessarily interval or CrossFit style or doing hill sprints, things like that. So number one, yes, doing cardio can interfere with your muscle gain or cause muscle loss, but there's a few things that need to happen. All right, first off, number one, you have to be a slave to cardio. What I mean is every day you're doing 45, 60 minutes, you're on that treadmill, you're on a stair climber, you're on one of those pieces of machinery, or you're out on the road, pounding the pavement, you're rowing, maybe you're on the air bike, but you're constantly doing cardio. What ends up happening is your body gets thrown into a catabolic state because that's all you do. Good example of this, if you look at really good marathon runners, they have low muscle in their body because that's efficient for what they're doing. Your body will adapt to the situations that you're putting it in. So that's mistake number one. If you're doing it all the time, eventually it's going to cause muscle loss. All right. The second thing that happens is we see a lot of people that work on strength training, they want to get lean, they want to get toned, and so they cut calories while increasing their cardio. So now you've cut the amount of energy you're taking in and you've increased the amount of energy you're expending. So your body's going to go catabolic again. It's going to eat away at that muscle to try and make up for that caloric loss. So be careful with that. The third thing we see with people is they'll start doing cardio before they have breakfast. Now that's a great way to lose weight, to lose fat as well, but research has shown that when you wake up, you're catabolic already, so then you go do fasted cardio, it's gonna burn away even more muscle at that time. So a few areas to be careful with it. The truth is as well that you can actually help with gaining muscle in a couple different ways. So if you build a big aerobic engine, that allows you to train more. More training stimulus that we're able to recover from can lead to more results. So our body only recovers when we're getting enough oxygen, when we're breathing, we're recovering, when we go to bed. So if you build that aerobic engine, you can do more sessions during the day, you can ramp up your intensity. Track and field is kind of a great example of this. They have a massive GPP phase where they build up that aerobic engine even when it comes to sprinters, so they can get more intense training and get more results later on in the year. Now, the second way actually doing some aerobic activity can help with muscle gain is that it helps you recover faster by increasing blood flow. So we've all experienced delayed onset muscle soreness where 2 days later, it's real stiff, everything hurts, but you know what? You hop on that rower for 10 minutes, you go for a 15, 20 minute jog, maybe do some rowing intervals. Those type of things actually help you warm up, get blood flow and nutrients to those muscles so that way you can recover faster and get training right away. So if you're someone where, hey, I need to lose weight, I'm trying to lose fat, first off, monitor what you're doing, right? Get your body fat measured so you can see if doing your cardio is causing you to lose muscle or lose fat, and decide how much muscle you're willing to lose while you're going down this journey. Because most likely, if you're really going for fat loss, you're probably going to lose some muscle along the way. It's very hard. You have to dial in that nutrition. It's worth it to pay someone to help you with that nutrition, all right? There's plenty of programs out there. The second thing I'd like to see you do is instead of doing 3, 4, 5 days a week of these 45 to 60 minute steady state cardio sessions is start adding in some intervals. Do some short intervals, medium intervals, long intervals, and then have a day where you go longer that might be more of a recovery day. Don't be scared to go out there and hike for 60 minutes instead of slugging on a treadmill for 30 to 45 minutes. You'll feel better, you'll get outside, you'll get some sunlight, and will help you recover. All right, hope that helps. I'd love to hear about your fat loss journey. If you're able to keep muscle on, I know some of you have gotten stronger actually by losing fat. That's awesome. We'd love to hear it.